When he turned 35, David made what he thought was the worst decision of his life. He left his stable corporate job to start a small business, something he dreamed of for years. Everyone warned him. It's too risky, they said. But he felt sure. Within 18 months, the business failed. He lost nearly everything: savings, confidence, and, for a time, even hope. Friends distanced themselves. His parents said nothing, but their silence was louder than any words. David looked at himself in the mirror every day and whispered, "What have I done?" He regretted it bitterly. But what he didn't see, not at first, was what that season was planting in him. When the business fell apart, he learned who his real friends were. When money became tight, he learned how to live simply. When he failed publicly, he learned how to be compassionate to others who stumbled too. And most importantly, he learned to listen, not just to advice, but to his own soul, to God, to stillness. One afternoon, almost 2 years later, David met a young man struggling to launch a similar business. The man was panicking, unsure whether to give up or keep going. David sat with him for hours. He shared everything, not from a place of pride, but from scars. The young man left with tears in his eyes and a steady heart. And that day, David realized something. What he once called his biggest mistake was actually his most powerful lesson. Regret had no place anymore, not when the failure had been a teacher all along. So often, we look back at our worst decisions and wish we could erase them. But what if we looked closer? What if, hidden beneath the pain, there was wisdom we couldn't have found any other way? Sometimes, God doesn't protect us from the fall, because the fall is what teaches us to walk humbly. David didn't become rich from that failed business, but he became wiser, kinder, and more grounded than he had ever been. And when people now ask him about regrets, he says, "Don't regret what was meant to teach you. Learn, grow, and thank God you didn't stay who you were."